Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Andrea and I am a fashion reseller on sites like Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, and Facebook Marketplace. And basically, I teach you how to sell other people's junk and make money. So today I am doing a great collab video with a bunch of resellers, and we are all a part of Becky Park's Poshmark reselling group. And there is going to be a lot of videos and they're all going to be linked down below. So today's video is going to be all about our top sales from 2021. And since it was 2021, we did the top 21 sales for the year 2021. Geez, that was like a tongue twister. Anyway. So, yes, I'm a reseller, but I also live in the middle of nowhere. So a lot of my sales are basic brands and mid-tier brands. I do not have a lot of high-end sales. I am going to be brutally honest that most of my sales are, I think, around $29 is my average sale price. So keep that in mind as I share this list with you. These are my most profitable items as well, not necessarily the ones that sold for the most money. These are the ones that I made the most profit on. So I'm gonna scooch over here so you can see this is actually my new blanket. Kind of excited about it. It's a Patagonia blanket. And I've seen a lot of resellers grab them like during Christmas time. Our TJ Maxx had tons of them for like 20 bucks. Anyway, super excited on that deal. But I'm going to put it back on the chair now. My top selling items were 21, what had the most profit and the highest dollar amount to the lower profit. The lower, higher profit. Anyway, you know what I mean. My number one sale this year for the most profitable item sold for $102.85. I actually got this item for free, and it was actually kind of a little broken. The roller needed replaced. It was a HP LaserJet 1200 series. I normally do not sell printers. This happened to be given to me from my dad's office. He owns a business and there was some extra printers. I took one to use at home for some of those bigger labels that are hard to shrink onto my label printer. Anyway, it didn't work out, and because it needed that roller, I sold it. And because of parts shortage right now, someone bought it. It was actually an airport, and they brought it even though it needed a new roller, and maybe they were going to piece two of them together, who knows. But it sold for $102.85 on eBay. And this is an unusual item for me because I don't sell electronics. I don't sell very much on eBay. This was just kind of like a fluky thing that was laying around and taking up space. So I sold it. And it ended up being my most profitable item because I had no cost in it. The second item that I sold for the most money and had the most profit on was this MK maroon bag. This shoulder bag actually had a shoulder strap and a converter strap, sold for $98. This was actually a consignment item with my sister-in-law. I sold this bag for her, so I did have to split the profit with her, but if I wouldn't have, it would have been one, if the profit was on mine, and it was in the range that I normally do, this would have been one of my top profitable items of the year. I still put it on the list because of the dollar amount. It sold for $98. The third item, I was really surprised. It sold on eBay. It was a Free People herringbone bomber jacket. This jacket, I found out from the person who bought it for me that it was in a bunch of TV shows and it was really rare. I guess it retailed for like $290 or something like that. I sold it for $94.19. And I sold that one on eBay, which is also weird for me because usually all my Free People items sell on Poshmark. The next item that I sold for a high dollar amount with the most profit was a Lily Pulitzer swim cover. I got this from a local consignment shop for around $6 and I sold it for $78. Next item, number 5, I have had for a really long time. This is a t-shirt sweater knit from C by Chloe. And I know Chloe is a high-end brand, but I just don't find it around here. I actually got this sweater like a year and a half ago in a mystery box from Shannon from Boho Dreams. If you have never seen her closet, you'll have to check it out because it's beautiful and amazing. And if you love boho style, she has everything. I finally got list perfectly and started cross-posting my items. And I cross-posted this onto eBay. And on Poshmark, I had this sweater knocked clear down to like $35 or something like that. Anyway, it sold immediately when I cross-posted it on eBay for $76.09. Number 6 on my list is this French Connection faux fur coat. It's like a bomber jacket coat. I got this in a pallet I bought not this year but last year, and I've had it for quite a while. This did sell on Poshmark, which I was surprised. French Connection has a very high sell value but not resale value, and their items tend to sit for a very long time. This faux fur coat sold for $75. This next sale, number 7, was on eBay. I actually got this on vacation at a TJ Maxx. It was a Free People cloud dyed 2-piece pajama like set. It was a crew neck sweatshirt and a pair of shorts. It sold for $70.67. Number 8, this item sold on Poshmark. It was a Free People blue cardigan, and you're gonna see like a pattern. All of these Free People cardigans that I'm gonna talk about that are on this list actually came from a Jomar box that I opened, and I didn't do an unboxing on here, but I should have because these sweaters sold so well for me. This one was a blue button cardigan. It was kind of long. It sold for $65. Number 9 on my list was a pair of Fry sandals. I got these in a mystery box from Thread Up, one of their like designer reject shoe boxes, and that box was awful. So I was happy to sell at least something to get my money back. I think I'm still working on that, and I've had all those shoes for like a year. It sold for $65. Number 10 on my list is Tory Burch flats. These were actually damaged flats. They were the Pebble flats. They were in a size 10, which I think is why they did so well. They sold for $64. And I will say I haven't been able to get as much Tory Burch this year as last year. Her clothes mentor that I have went to, that is about an hour away from me, started really marking up the Tory Burch. I used to be able to get it in there for all their shoes were like either $19 or $24. And if they were like a boot, they would have them at $35. Now their simple sandals will be about $40, and so there's no room for resale on there. So unfortunately, I haven't been able to get Tory Burch like I used to. I used to go in there and the lady behind the counter would know what I was looking for, and she would give me all the shoes and I would buy them. But now they have those marked up. The handbags they've kind of always had marked up, but definitely started marking up their shoes, unfortunately. So that was in a buyout from them that I did with a bunch of other Tory Burch products right before they started upping their price. The next item that sold is a Free People yellow long sleeve. It sold for $60. Number 12 is a sale on eBay. It was an Urban Outfitters fur cropped puffer jacket. I bought a Free People Urban Outfitters Anthro mystery box from Jomar. This was not their new with tag collection. This was part of their pre-owned box collection. And this whole, like half of this box was new with tag items. And my cost of goods were super low, about $6. And they threw in like 2 or 3 extra pieces because they took forever to fill it. But when I did get the box, I was able to sell quite a few items for good profit right away. So this coat sold for $57.16 on eBay. The next item, number 13, was a Rag & Bone hoodie. It sold for $55.19. I will say Rag & Bone is kind of going down. It's not selling for as much profit as it used to. I got this hoodie from a Plato's Closet double clearance sale. I think I paid like $3 for it. Number 14 is a Free People pink cardigan. This also came from Jomar. It is sold for $55. And 15 is a Free People green cardigan with this Fair Isle print, and it sold for $55. I've actually sold 2 of these for $55, and I'm going to keep them both listed like as 15 because they were the same sweater, same colors. They both sold for the same price. And I think they actually sold like within 24 hours of each other, which is super weird. Number 16 were these Wild Fox pineapple leggings. I actually had a chance to get more pairs of these at a local TJ Maxx double clearance sale. So they have yellow tag and then they have red tag, which red tag is the double clearance. These were, I think, with every discount, it ended up being around $8, and they sold for $55. And I did go back after I bought these to try to buy more since these sold right away and they were all gone. Number 17 are these Fry sneakers. They're like slip-ons. They sold for $55. I was surprised that these sold right away. I only had, I think they were marked like $3 at this garage sale, and I believe I got a bundle price on everything I bought that day, so I didn't even spend that on them. I didn't know how they would sell because, you know, Fry, I always do very well with their boots, their purses, their leather goods. And these were just like these little leather slip-on sandals or slip-on sneakers, and they sold for $55. This next item, number 18, is just a Free People black mini dress. It sold for $54. The next item, number 19, sold on eBay. It was these Free People vacation wrap sandals. They sold for $53.76 with a % off coupon. These Free People vacation wrap sandals I bought in a lot from the Goodwill auction site for Indianapolis. I bought a ton of shoes, but these vacation wrap sandals, if you can get a bundle of them or like any, I actually was outbid on several of these lots, but I just kept bidding because I wanted to get a pair. The last day the auction ended like midweek, so I had a better chance. The weekend lots are harder to get because people have time and they're on and they can set it up to get a notification. But anyway, these sandals all sold for me in this same dollar range, like $40 to $55-ish. These ones were part of a lot that I got for cheaper though, so my profit margin was bigger. But if you see these Free People wrap sandals, like these gladiator type sandals, sell them. Free People shoes do well too, of all kinds pretty much, but these are something to look out for. All sold within the first 60 days that I had them. The next item sold on eBay, this was a new with tag Free People. It was silk Hayachi Nights blouse. It was pink and silk and it was real silk, not just silky. And it had these balloon sleeves and it had like all the right things going for it. It was very oversized and big. And the person that bought it loved it. I actually got this for 99 cents at a Plato's Closet sale, and I ended up selling it for $52.86. The last item that on this list, number 21, was a Show Me Your Moo Big Flare jeans. These jeans also had a raw hem. They sold for $52.64. I also had a kind of interesting thing with these jeans. They actually sold for a little bit more money, but then the buyer complained with how long they were and said that they were extra long. These actually were normal length. If you have never bought a pair of Show Me Your Moo jeans, the inseam is kind of longer than most jeans. I think on average your inseam is going to be like 30 to 32 for a normal inseam. These ones are like 34. Plus they're like the big flares and they have that whole point where you're supposed to like drag them on the ground and they're supposed to look big. This buyer was unhappy, so I did refund her a little bit of money on eBay, because you can do that on eBay, like give them back part of the money. So by the time I refunded her a little bit of money, I ended up with $52.64. If I would not have refunded her any money, these sold for about $80. So, and some of those big Free People flare jeans will also sell for pretty high dollar. Just keep that in mind when you're looking at these. And even though I had the inseam and all the dimensions and stuff in the listing, she still did not read. She didn't want to return them because she had already got them altered by the time she had contacted me. So I didn't even know like what to do. I contacted eBay, and anyways, we ended up settling on a little bit of a refund. And that's what it ended up being with the coupon promo that I had done weeks before. I took it off and refunded her that money. So it's basically like she got 30% off, unfortunately. But that's the cost of doing business sometimes. So that is my top 21 sales for the year 2021. And that is all for today. Thanks for watching, guys.